On the internet, there are a lot of communities, and with apps like TikTok or Instagram, they post memes and videos and talk about them. But recently, there's been one that has gained much popularity over the past few years. And I have to say, I pretty much feel disgusted with a part of it. And this one being the GYMRATS, or gym community, whatever you want to call it. I know this can sound kind of hard at the beginning because you could ask me, why would I feel bad with a community that helps people to stay in shape, achieve their dream physique, improve their health, and so many more benefits than doing exercise can do to a person? Well, before answering that question, I gotta clarify two things. The first one being that I am part of the gym community. I have been going specifically to the gym for 2 years now. I do also have practiced a lot of sports before, and yes, before you even start, I bench more than 225 pounds on press. So I'm not a jealous person that only likes to hate when people are in shape or show their results online, thinking they only do this to show off. I pretty much encourage them and let a positive comment. And the second thing is that I know not everything in the gym community is bad. It has pretty awesome things, but like 4chan. This has a dark side, which will be the main theme of the video. Now finally, what is my problem with the gym bros, gym sis, and gym people? Because we are inclusive in this channel, well, it is that this is a hypocritical community. Let me explain. On top, you can see how they are good and nice people, willing to help and share tips to you, always with their hand outstretched for whatever you need. But that is their attitude in person. The real problem comes on social media. When people are online, they feel that they are safe and can do or say whatever they can do without consequences. And that is something pretty dangerous. For example, criticizing the progress of a person. It is pretty common that when you have some time in the gym, you will see progress. And some people tend to post it online, hoping that they will receive nice comments about their achievements, and maybe inspiring someone in the same situation they were in the beginning to start going to the gym. They are aware that they are not some Mr. Olympia or genetic freak, but feel pretty happy with their result. And what do they receive from the people? Comments like, "Bud has never touched a gym. Do you go when it is closed? 6 months wasted. I had that change in my first 2 weeks." And I mean, is something not very nice. To say to a person when they are proud of something, the only thing you are doing is making them feel awful, lowering their self-esteem, and maybe awakening the feeling of dropping the gym. I'm not saying that you have to almost suck their dick when they post a pic on Instagram, or say something that you do not feel true, but like my grandma told me, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything. Or maybe drop a comment like, "I think you could have done more in that time, but keep up the good work. I recommend you to do this or try this instead." See the difference? You can speak out your mind without being a douchebag. Remember that we are part of a community that is supposed to help each other. And it is not easy to go to a place where you see people better or stronger than you, people that you might idolize and dream with having their physique making fun of you, which leads me to another situation, which is progress. I put it between quotation marks because what can we define as progress in the gym? Become stronger, stay fit, getting big. I mean, people usually have one of those goals. Yeah, I said usually. Because not everyone that go to the gym want to become some Eddie Hall or C-Bum. Maybe some of them go because they want to be professional ballet dancers and need some machines to get stronger muscles to specific situations. We can see this with soccer players. When the team posts their training in social media, you can see that they don't do usual exercises. They train for specific movements for their sport. But people could not to help, but to laugh at them because at their eyes is weird and useless, thinking they know more of training than a personal coach hired for the Real Madrid, only because they can bench more than them. Like those motherfuckers that only because they have a nice physique sell their personal training plan, which will lead you to your dream physique, according to them, just to be the usual push-pull legs with Arnold split that you can find in a TikTok of 25 seconds. Like literally, I found this TikTok in 20 seconds and I think it's a pretty solid routine to get good results in the gym. I am not against sharing your routine in social media or helping a friend that comes to the gym with you with tips and stuff like that, but selling a training plan, which will be the same to all the people, without professional and personalized help, it is something not very good. I understand that you are trying to make some money with your recognition, and this is a good way to do it. But if you are going to do this, at least do it right. Not like some people that at the moment they have some people watching instantly, they want to rip off money from their followers. Because to be honest, if you put some courses like those, the people that are paying for them will be probably better with a coach in their gym, because at least they will be all the time with them. By the way, fuck those coaches that are only with the voluptuous of the gym that has been going for the last 3 years, instead of helping the new kid that can't even lift the bar. And when you come to ask them anything, they only turn their faces to you looking with an angry face. Fuck you. There's also the subject of fake natty, which basically are people with amazing physiques that when asked if they are on substances or not, deny it, saying that what you are seeing is made of only lifting weights, eating rice, chicken, and resting well. I mean, I kind of doubt that you can get that build that has one arm at the size of my head, being that lean all the time and lifting that much weight. Besides, it has become smaller. They're onto it, This is a huge problem because it causes people to think that something is achievable in a natural way when it is pretty impossible that you can naturally achieve that physique, or only if you dedicate a big part of your life in the gym, like 10 years. And also, you would have to be one genetic freak, and believe me, there are not so many of them. Creating fake stories like this only demoralize people because they expect to get to a certain point in months when it will take them years, like those fake transformations that initiate with a guy that has overweight and in a lapse of 4 months, they have some big-ass arms, visible abs, and are lifting more than the state champion. If you're going to do a fake transformation, at least put some more effort in making it believable. And talking about lifting weights, oh boy, here's a big problem of ego. It is as if they have to prove that they are stronger than everybody, like if that would make them a better person. It only makes you better at lifting in some movement, probably not in the rest of your person. I am not talking in a way like a competition with your gym bro or literally competition of your gym. I'm talking about when there is a newbie and you have to prove your dominance by proving that you are stronger, like this guy. I mean, okay, cool, you lift heavier than that guy. Not a problem with that. You have also put next to him in the same exercise. Also not a problem with that. Everyone has their routine, and you are not going to not do something because there is someone next to you. What is not cool is to record and make fun of that person. Because remember that all truly strong people are kind if you have to demonstrate your superiority in that way. Believe me, you might be strong in your body, but weak in your mind and soul. Also, the same guy made fun of Joey Swole. One of my big references when it comes to the gym, when he had a heart attack because he pointed out the exact same thing that I told you about. I know that not all the people in the gym are like him or have attitudes like the ones I talked about, but it is important that even though the gym is a place that is supposedly to make you feel and become better, it has some aspect that if you are not careful about it can end up pretty bad. Like for example, the caffeine addiction. That has become more and more normal to take enormous quantities of caffeine to train, till the point where it's normal to see especially young people drinking their monsters with pre-workout in it. Don't you think that this is going to affect their heart or some other health issues in the future? And this is only one of the minus problems of this kind, being the biggest the debate of being natural or not. With the use of social media, there has been exposed some amazing physiques, and some of the people knowing that they will not be able to achieve the naturally are making themselves the question of take or not take roids. I have no problem if you want to start in the using of substances, or even if you are on them now, but be aware that you are literally making more, short your lifespan at the cost of a way of looking. I do not think that this is something healthy to do if you are not with professionals knowing what they are doing and seeking to compete in a serious way in this discipline. Because if you start taking them without the correct knowledge and care, you could end up pretty bad faster than you think. Like a person that I know that told me that he started to take some things. It wasn't roids, it was something different, but I can't remember the name. The point here is that he is only 17, and I'm pretty sure that he has not the knowledge or the persons to do it right. Doing this only because he wanted some faster results and did not want it to wait. Like that guy on TikTok that literally just started going to the gym and immediately initiating the process of substances. By the way, have I told you that every time he's getting smaller, your cock